Welcome everybody back to the channel, and today I'm going to bring you guys my prediction for the Game Awards of 2015 this year. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. So I got a total of 7 games, well probably 6 actually, that I think is going to be nominated for Game of the Year. Now, let me say this, and I'm going to get right into it. So, for nominations for Game of the Year, I think that's going to be nominated this year, that I know probably, is Fallout 4, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Bloodborne, Tomb Raider, The Rise of Tomb Raider, and Metal Gear 5, Batman Arkham Knight. It's Arkham Knight, right? Yeah, Arkham Knight. And I would say Just Cause 3, but that game's coming out December 1st. And the Game Awards is always in November. So just like how Far Cry 3 came out in December in 2012, it didn't get a chance to get nominated. It was left out in the back because it came out, after the award, so it was too late. So I think that, Just Cause 3 is probably going to be a game contender nomination for next year of Game Awards 2016. But putting that aside, those are the 5 games, right? Sorry, I can't count. 4 games. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, 6 games. Why did I need it? Whatever. But yeah. So let me get into the reason why. And this is my pick. Fallout 4 is going to win Game of the Year this year. If they can win one time, and a second time, and a third time, they'll win a 4th time. Best believe. They won Game of the Year for Oblivion in 2006, or 2006, right, or 7. They won Game of the Year for Fallout 3 in 2008. They won Game of the Year for Skyrim in 2011, and now here we are in Fallout 4, the 4th time. Now, they're going to win this year. I mean, because, and I'm not saying it because I'm a fanboy, which I'm probably am, which I don't give a fuck if I am. If you love something, you love something. But Fallout 4 is definitely going to win. So I'm going to show some gameplay up here for you guys of the game, so you won't just stare at my face all day. So pretty much, or the whole video, whatever. But so pretty much, let me tell you the reasons why Fallout 4 is going to win Game of the Year. I will talk about the rest of the games in a minute. This game has so much content that it's going to have in it. It's ridiculous. Like, so much content. Like, when they first showed up, you can make your different character. You're making your characters more easier and more, like, complex and more improved. So there's no more sliders anymore with the whole, character creation. This time around, it's a whole lot more in depth, it's a whole lot more focus on it, which was something that a lot of people was really asking for, was a better, Fallout 4, or better Fallout, creation, or just a creation from Bethesda, period, I should say. And, in Fallout 3, you can make a somewhat kind of good character, but in Skyrim, you can make a better character. But in this game, you can, like, make a really good character this time around. So, that's one of the reasons why Fallout 4 is going to win Game of the Year, which is character creation. Next up is other customization, weapon customization. Weapon customization that you can do is just, it's fucking crazy. You can customize your gun with however you want. You can put a scope on it, a bigger magazine. I think you change the look of the gun just a little bit, if I'm not too sure. What else? You can, he said that you can, there's thousands of different ways you can make your own, or customize your own gun. And that is really great. And that, you can tell they took that from Fallout New Vegas, because in Fallout New Vegas, there was mods for your weapons, but there's very limited, I should say. You can only, like, buy them off of certain, buy them off certain gun shops or caravans, and put the scope on. That's about it. But this one, you actually, like, you're making it. So that's really awesome, man. Because like you can customize your weapon to your liking, making it more powerful, more faster rating fire, more ammo. It's fucking amazing. So next up is this is all customization. Wow. Next up is they took some inspiration. If you guys go back and look at one of my interviews for Fallout 4 that I put up on my channel, he was talking about how they got some inspiration from Minecraft with the whole building blocks, building houses and stuff like that. Oh wow, that's really cool. Because to me, Minecraft's a bit boring because it's to me it doesn't have enough gameplay in it for me to keep playing it a lot. So that's why I kind of slowly stopped playing that game. So I haven't played that game in months actually. So but they said that how can we take that and put it in our game and make it better? So pretty much what they did was you can make your house. You can make a house. And that's fucking amazing. They said that they thought that was a really great. They thought that was really good to put in a Fallout game because Fallout is all about survival and whatnot. So that would make sense by making it more survival and making your houses. In your dog, you can make dog houses on there for your dog or your companion dog. You can put like a mat at the front door of the house. You can put your door. You do all of this in real time as well. It's not like. And another thing about it is I believe you craft it and then you can just attach it to just like in Minecraft. But in this game, there's no fucking blocks. There's just one big piece of the wall you put on, and then there's another big piece of the wall you put on, and then you add the steps. It's not like in Minecraft where you got to do like every individual fucking block, which is annoying. Just to make your house. It's more faster in this game. And I thought that was fucking amazing. So make your own house. You can make it. Oh yeah, and nothing about the house is that you can make it different levels. You can make it as big as you want. You can actually run your own caravan now. Excuse me, which is like another way for you to get money. And then another thing is that they said that they added a food processing system now. So pretty much what I'm saying is that you can now grow your own food in the game. You can now make your own food in the game, grow your own food in the game. You can produce water, make water, and then produce water, and then you can have some. As you do all this stuff, more people will start coming to your place because they see how it's populated, how good it looks, and people that actually work for you, set up shop for you, sell stuff for you, and I guess you collect like the income. And then after that, you get people to work on the gardens for you, to make food for you, and then you have. That's not all though. You actually have to protect your place. You have to protect your home, your settlement, whatever you build your place at, and you can you can make like little mini turrets that keep out raiders and stuff to keep out raiders, which is like pretty much the human enemies in the game. And then you have to build pretty much a fortress around your house or whatever you may build, and that'll keep raiders out so they won't come in and attack you and try to take your supplies. It's so in depth that it is fucking crazy, and that's the reason why it's going to win Game of the Year, which in my opinion, because it got so much stuff that improved from Fallout and Skyrim combined, and it improved so much that it's crazy. There's so much content, and just and they said they make sure they made a really big world for people to actually build different houses. And that's fucking amazing to me because it was, I wouldn't say it was annoying, but it was sometimes in Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas that you gotta keep progressing through the story to get to a certain town, to do a certain mission, to earn a certain amount of trust from the owner of that town so they can give you a room to stay, rather than because in Fallout New Vegas I actually got my own house, not house, but I got my own stash where I stash my stuff at, and that's how I keep stuff around instead of keep going back to the apartment over and over. So in this game also it's so fucking amazing, man. And then the gameplay, let's not forget about the gameplay, looks so delicioso. It looks so damn good. It's it reminds me of BioShock gameplay in a little bit, how it looks very when I say gameplay from BioShock Infinite, I don't mean like the whole vigors and the whole powers. I mean like how it just looks. Like the way you aim down a gun looks somewhat similar to Infinite, and the graphics kind of look somewhat similar as well. But Fallout has a slight edge of being a bit more realistic than Infinite. It looks really so amazing, man. Like, oh my goodness, and it comes out November 10th. Man, this game, I'm telling you, when I get that game and play it, I'm not going to play any of my other games. I'm not going to play other 110 of my games for a long time. So, and just the gameplay, it's just the guns are so fucking nice. Oh man, you guys just don't understand how. I mean, I haven't been this excited for a game since GTA 5. And we all know how that turned out to be shit, at least for me. That game is pure other shit. I only play it with the homies. You know, I only play that game with the homies and friends. But other than that, I won't play that shit at all. But that game is just boring now. But I'm not talking about that shit. That's the last time I was hyped for a game like this. And the worst thing that can happen with this game is bugs and glitches. That's the worst thing that this game can happen. In terms of content, oh no, they got that covered. But yeah, moving on to the other games. I have not played The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I think that, you know, it has potential to be Game of the Year. Of course it's gonna. I mean, it was one of the, you know, most anticipated games as well. It's just like Fallout. But a lot of people, I heard some pretty good things about it so far. One thing I'm hearing a lot is how so much in depth they went into just creating the side missions, making the side mission stories a whole lot more impressive, like so much more like more fun to do rather than just go do this, go do that. It's actually like a big, nice, good story. And so we can't forget about that Bloodborne, because Dark Souls 2 was nominated for Game of the Year in 2014. And Bloodborne, I'm also getting Bloodborne. So, and The Witcher. So Bloodborne is definitely going to be nominated for Game of the Year, because it's just, you know, it's the third. Wait, it's not the third. It is the Demon Souls. It is Demon Souls. That's 1, 2. It's the fourth game in the series, or yeah, the fourth game in the series, right? And I gotta say, I'm gonna get that game. Even though I'm gonna rage a lot, but it's worth it, because I know that it's gonna be a challenge for me. But Bloodborne is definitely gonna be nominated for Game of the Year. So next is Tomb Raider Rise of the Tomb Raider, which comes out the same day as Fallout 4, November 10th. Good luck to that game. I mean, good luck in sales. I mean, I know it's still gonna sell well, but all the minds gonna be focused on Fallout. I'm just telling you, keeping it real now. But that has potential to be Game of the Year, even though it is on the Xbox. It would have even more potential to win Game of the Year or beat Game of the Year if it was on other consoles as well, PlayStation. But you know, I don't know how it ended up being on Xbox exclusively. It's whatever. But I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think that's going to really win Game of the Year, because it's exclusive to one console, which is Xbox One, and I believe PC as well. But it kind of needs to. The rest of that audience is PlayStation, because remember, like, that game was really fucking popping on PlayStation back then. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna really win though. But Metal Gear 5 has potential being Game of the Year, because it's the last Metal Gear in the series, or at least in the main series, that is, of Kojima. So, you know, so sad that what happened, that he couldn't stay at Konami anymore. But that game still has potential to be Game of the Year. I think it's actually going to be the best story of 2013, in my opinion. But I would check that out. I wasn't going to get it at first because it looks too much like Peace Walker. I thought it was kind of stupid because it kind of broke the old school elements of Metal Gear or whatever. But, you know, I'll check it out. And another reason why I wasn't really going to get it, because it doesn't have Snake's voice in it from Metal Gear 4. His voice is not in it, and like, that really breaks the whole feeling like you're playing Snake. Like, if Snake actually voiced the game, then I'll be more willing to buy it because of his voice. But yeah, next up is Batman Arkham Knight, and the last one is Batman Arkham Knight. That, you know, it was nominated for Game of the Year in 2009 when Arkham Asylum came out, and I think it was nominated for Game of the Year in 2011. Arkham City came out, and then it didn't get nominated the rest after that. But that, it might have potential because a lot of people is looking forward to it. But so pretty much, guys, that's all the games that I think that's going to be nominated for Game of the Year. If you think otherwise, go ahead and tell me in the comment section below. I'll be happy to read that and reply to you. But yeah, that's my reasons why Fallout 4 is going to win Game of the Year. If it does not win Game of the Year, I'm going to be kind of shocked because Bethesda is undefeated in winning Game of the Year. They win the Game of the Year every time they release a major main title. They won Game of the Year. Like I said, Elder Scrolls, Fallout 3, Skyrim. They're gonna take the cake. They're gonna take the cake again home. They're gonna take it again. But yeah, guys, that's my Game of the Year prediction for 2015. Yeah, I can't wait for Fallout 4, man. It's just brings a tear to my eye. Can you imagine how many hours everybody's gonna put in? Oh, I'm tearing up right now. Woo! I can't wait.